This was a personal story assignment, and I honestly cannot talk about myself whatsoever without talking about Pokemon, so that's what I'm gonna do. I know people that are older than me by more than a few years who have been Pokemon fans since the release of Pokemon Red and Blue for the original Game Boy, and I've been a fan since about 2004 when I was 7 years old, and my first Pokemon games were Ruby and Sapphire for the Game Boy Advance. Ever since they came out, I've been keeping up with both the major installments in the series and all the spin-offs like Mystery Dungeon and Ranger, and things like that. A lot of people might think that it's childish for me, or people in my age group, to still be so invested in a series that's made for and marketed towards young kids primarily, but when you grow really attached to something in your childhood, like you grow fond of it, and there's just such this really strong sense of nostalgia that you just keep coming back because you know it's good and it feels like home, it feels like family, and it just feels like an extension of your family, and it's especially true for me in the case with the latest games, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which are direct remasters of the original Game Boy Advance games for the 3DS, which is the newest handheld by Nintendo. And I cannot tell you how excited I was when that announcement happened. The remakes they took everything that I remembered from my childhood and just turned it around and made it so incredibly better and more impressive. And it was just so, surreal to be able to play the game that I remembered with such good graphics and the same characters in the same region that I, knew and loved, and it was just so incredible to play through that again and experience it again, like I was 7 years old again. And it might seem pretty cheesy, but the Pokemon games were always something that I could come home to, in a sense. Playing them has brought me so much joy throughout the years, and they helped me keep my head above water emotionally when things got rough at home or in school. They've been a huge inspiration for me, both artistically and with my choice of game design as my major. And my dream, overall, my life goal is to be able to make a game that has the same positive impact and the same positive influence on other people that Pokemon had for me.